Developing tonight, all Oklahoma prisons is still on lockdown after gang-related fights broke out at 6 of them over the weekend. The Oklahoma Department of Corrections is now investigating. As 2 works for use Sierra Pizarro found, so far officials have confiscated lots of contraband.
So far, the ODOC seized weapons, drugs, and cell phones. It seems that's how inmates coordinated the blow-up of violence at 6 different prisons almost at the same time. They happened Saturday inside prisons at these locations. Over 30 inmates were taken to hospitals. Several correctional officers were also hurt, and 1 inmate at Dick Hunter Correctional died. He was 27-year-old Chad Burns, serving a 15-year sentence for convictions including robbery and assault. ODOC officials say the violence seems to be related to racial tensions and a dispute between 2 prison gangs.
We had a number of inmates get into a physical fight, and essentially things spiraled out from there. We had a number of other assaults at facilities across the state. On Sunday, we determined that these were likely related to each other, that this was due to a gang-related dispute between prison gangs.
To stop the violence from spreading, they've locked down every prison in the state while they continue to investigate. That means inmates are kept inside their cells all day, every day. Staff bring them food, water, and anything else they may need. I'm Sierra Pizarro, 2 Works for You.
Police tell us 74-year-old John Mathis was killed while riding here between Garnett and 129th East Avenue this morning. This comes as cities like Broken Arrow are pushing for safer conditions. Just last week, the Main Street Bikeway project opened to the public. The owner of Spokehouse Bicycles tells us he advocated for these changes, wanting safer options when he's out biking with his son. The biker says when riding solo, he always has a flasher on and still experiences the occasional close call. As the biking community in this area grows, many people are asking for more bike lanes. In Broken Arrow, the bikeway is expected to expand to Liberty Park Trail in the next year.
I feel much safer if I'm in protected lane, especially on the turnpike trail and the river trail system. I mean, there's only danger you have is when you're crossing intersections.
Officers say it appears the bicyclist was crossing New Orleans Street from Astor Avenue and entered the intersection in front of a pickup truck that was driving east. And police tell us they don't believe the biker or driver was intoxicated, but the case is still under investigation. Live in Broken Arrow, Megan Allison, 2 Works for You.
Good afternoon, I'm Vincent Hill. Here are your trending stories in Green Country. Broken Arrow police responded to a fatal accident involving a vehicle and a person on a bicycle near Garnett and 129th Avenue. Police say a pickup truck struck the person on the bicycle just after 9:30 this morning. There is no evidence the driver of that truck was intoxicated. The victim's name has not yet been released. Covering Cherokee County, several agencies are working to get drunk drivers off the streets with an NDUI sobriety checkpoint. The checkpoint will take place this Saturday during the music festival along Illinois River. OHP, sheriff's deputies, and local police will be taking part. And here in Tulsa, it's 918 Day, which of course matches our area code. Mayor G.T. Bynum started the celebration last year in order to bring the community together. The mayor kicked off the celebration at midnight with a 24-hour tour of the city, making stops at Reading Partners of Tulsa and the Tulsa International Airport, among other locations. And it's almost time for the Tulsa State Fair. It kicks off on September 26th at the Tulsa Expo Center. And over the next few days, you may see some of the rides being set up. Vendors and concessions will begin moving in next week. Now, here's a look at your weather.
And temperatures going to remain warm for the rest of your Wednesday evening. Overnight, lows dropping into the lower 70s. But Thursday and Friday, we are just a hair cooler. But we are tracking some rainfall as well, especially as we go into tomorrow afternoon. So for the start of your day, going to remain mostly sunny. Cloud cover building in by your lunchtime hour. As we head into your late afternoon and into the evening, we start to see those isolated storms moving in from the south-southeast. Those are going to be all a part of the remains of that tropical system now impacting portions of coastal Texas. So as we head into your Friday, temperatures in the 80s, going to feel just a little bit more like fall before we are seeing some more showers showers and storms for Saturday. Cold front passing through, keeping those temperatures in the 80s all throughout next week. Wednesday, back into those 90s. Fall-like weather just can't get here soon enough.
All right, thanks so much, Kerrigan. Keep up with the day's news on our app and website, and look for live coverage during our regular newscast at 5 and 6 tonight. We'll bring you another update right here at 6:30.
I'm Erin Conrad from Two Works for You. Here are today's top stories. Broken Arrow police are investigating after a fatal crash after a pickup truck hit and killed an adult cyclist. Police say it happened between Garnett and 129th East Avenue just after 9:30 this morning. Police say the driver is being cooperative in the investigation and there is no evidence of any alcohol use. Police hope to have the victim identified sometime by the end of the day. And Two cares for the community, and today we're asking for your help as we collect food for the Community Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma. This is our 6th annual peanut butter drive right here in front of our Brookside station on Peoria. We will be collecting donations through 6:30 this evening. And the city of Tulsa is celebrating 918 Day today with plenty of deals and discounts. Mayor G.T. Bynum started it last year to bring the city together. There are deals on food and merchandise all across the city. You'll find the updated list of participating stores on the Two Works for You app. Now let's get a quick check of the forecast with meteorologist Clint Boone.
Thank you very much, Aaron. We will continue to sizzle out there this afternoon. A lot of sunshine, muggy conditions, low 90s, heat index right around 100 today. Checking out your forecast heading into tomorrow. Increasing clouds, isolated shower possible tomorrow afternoon. Heading into Friday, some scattered showers and storms, mainly in the afternoon. And then for the weekend, Saturday will be the better chance for some scattered showers and storms, 84, 85 on Sunday. And then heading into Monday, slight chance for rain as we welcome in fall. And 90s return heading into next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
All right, thanks, Clint. Keep checking back for updates all throughout the day. I'm Erin Conrad. Two Works for You.
By Route 66 Chevrolet and Nissan of Tulsa.
And it looks like it could be a little bit toasty to start off the Tulsa State Fair next Thursday, as our temperatures may be into the 90s again. As we take a look outside, taking a look at our Renaissance Hotel cam, a lot of sunshine. Shangri-La Resort cam also showing just a few puffy cumulus clouds. Boy, doesn't that pool look very inviting. Typically by this time of September, we've closed all the pools, but wow, that looks good on this hot day, as well as Grand Lake, right now about 2 feet above normal. As we check out radar, this is the remnants of Imelda, very slowly rotating across East Texas, portions of Louisiana dumping a lot of rain, anywhere from about 5 to 10 inches possible down there as we head to the next couple of days. The remnants push our way, and in fact, as early as tomorrow afternoon, could see a few clouds in association with Imelda and even a few isolated showers and storms, especially to the east of the Tulsa metro, but we can't totally rule out a pop-up shower in Tulsa tomorrow afternoon. Chances only about 20%. Now, with the clouds and with the rain chances, it's going to give us a little bit of a break in the heat. So rather than the 90s, beginning Friday through the weekend, through possibly next Tuesday, those highs will be back to close to normal in the 80s. Now, currently at the airport, we're at 89. South winds around 11. Looking at our highs today, still running about 10 degrees above normal in the lower to middle 90s, heading down towards McAllister. If you're heading out to eat tonight, certainly want to eat inside and not outside. 88 at 7. By about 10 o'clock tonight, temperatures are going to be near 80. 70s when you wake up tomorrow morning. So if you have any chores to do, mow the lawn, anything like that, work out in the yards, you want to do that before about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. As we heat back up, more clouds around 2 tomorrow afternoon with temperatures in the low 90s. Heading out to those high school football games Friday night. May need the jackets, as we will see chances for a few showers. I don't think it's going to be real widespread. The better chances are going to be in southeast Oklahoma. If you have tickets to the TU Wyoming game, also chances for a few scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms throughout the game with temperatures into the lower 80s. Looking at the forecast heading into our Sunday, 30% chance for showers and storms. That could be Sunday night. So Sunday may be the better of the 2 days for the weekend. First day of fall, highs in the middle 80s. Again, back in the 90s for fair time heading into next weekend. But I was looking at this day last year. We had a high of 96. So again, not unusual.
The number of recent threats has some wondering, why are these threats being made? New at 6, Two Works for You's Katie Kelleher shows us the warning signs that parents need to look out for.
In some respects, the children don't realize the severity of what they're doing.
Professor and author Kathleen Heidi has studied juvenile homicide offenders for decades. She says because children are still undergoing brain development, they can be more impulsive than adults.
When they're in a certain mind state, it's very hard for them, much more so than for an adult, to stop, think, deliberate, and change their course of action.
Heidi says there are signs parents can look for, things like depression, isolation, and avoiding social interactions to play violent video games.
Some are just indicating it's a cry for help. They're very unhappy, they're angry, and they're signaling that.
She says even threats from young children need to be taken seriously. Officials ask that if anyone hears a threat, report it immediately. Karen?
Well, Katie, what's the best way to do that?
You know, many districts have their own reporting systems. Some even have apps. Anyone can report a threat anonymously through the Oklahoma School Security Tip Line. We've posted the link for you on our website, kjrh.com. Karen, back to you.
Well, speaking of sweet treats, today is Corey Duke's birthday.
Happy birthday.
So we have some cake pops.
Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet.
We figured it was the most television-friendly cake, because could you imagine us, like,
Having
eating?
a whole cake? You guys, thank you so much.
Happy birthday. We love having you here, and we hope for many more years of laughs and all kind of craziness on this morning show.
You guys make coming to work such a joy. Sitting next to you guys every morning, and not even on my birthday, just every single day.
Every day.
Is
On
the
918
best.
day at that, too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I was destined to be in Tulsa. 918 day, my birthday. I'm going to stick around. Oh, good. Thank you,
Okay,
guys.
I'm going to eat this as you toss to it.
How about I eat this and you just do the weather?
I've never had one of these before. Cake pops.
Cake pops.
This is the
Try
first
it.
one.
Eat it. Do it.
And then do the weather. Oh, that'll be fun. I'm going to try it.
Yeah, not bad.
It's better than that chicken
It
donut
has the
thing.
Boone seal of approval.
That's right. That's right. I may have you hold this.
There you go. You go do the weather.
gonna eat it
We're going to eat these.
Is it proper to do the weather while you're eating?
I think it's fine on Corey's
On
birthday.
918 day, yeah.
On Corey's birthday, you can.
An exception today. All right, all right. So look at the Tulsa International Airport this morning. Still chewing. It is a clear start to our day. Man, I got a big bite out there. It's not all that bad out there this morning. Now, we could use some rain, and we're going to see some chances for some rain heading into Friday and the upcoming weekend. Still chewing. There's that system which was once Imelda, almost done here, across portions of southeast Texas. Unfortunately, it's going to dump anywhere from 5 to 10 inches of rain, but it will be weakening as it travels further across portions of eastern Oklahoma heading into our Friday. We're not going to see 4 to 8 inches of rain, but some locations could receive up to an inch of rain heading into Friday and also into Saturday. So here's a look at our rain chances. They do increase for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, still isolated showers. You are awesome, Travis. You know that?
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
I still have about a minute to go. Appreciate that.
Well, kids are starting to come home with loads of homework, and you know what that means. Heavy backpacks.
That's right, but what you may not realize is the damage that weight can cause. One doctor I spoke to said 15,000 patients seek medical attention for a backpack injury every single year.
In order to compensate for too heavy a load, the child has to lean forward at the hips, flexing or extending their torso forward and extending their neck forward. What this does, it puts an unnatural amount of stress and strain on the spine, as well as the ligaments, muscles, and tendons.
Dr. James Ross says that causes inflammation or pain in the neck, shoulders, lower back, hips, and knees.
Not to mention, like heavy loads from the backpack, the straps can compress some of the veins in the shoulders. So if they have a really, really heavy backpack that they wear all the time, with the sitting like this all day, they could get tingling down their arms. They could get nerve pain in their neck.
Licensed massage therapist Vivian Arrington at R3 Stretch agrees that a heavy backpack can take its toll on a child's body. Researchers suggest that a child's backpack should weigh no more than 10% of what the student weighs. So a 70-pound 10-year-old should only be carrying up to 7 pounds. Our sister station in West Palm Beach did an experiment with the scale.
Oh, it's 11 pounds.
After a while,